Bucci, Juchi, Bucci, Juchi.
Jay's pussy.
What? 6 on the board already? I just started. You know what? This is unacceptable. Where's the camera? I'm blind as a bat. Where's the camera? Listen, 6 already. 6 gifted. Raw Dakota and Booch have gifted already 6. This is ridiculous. We just started. Where's the camera? We just started. This is disgusting. This is a Saturday. We're supposed to be having fun. Ramir got one. Well, I'll say this to Ramir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Booch?
Bucci.
Listen, I'm going to come down to your house, watch you make pancakes in the morning. I'm going to flip an egg onto your chest and slap it off with my dick. Let's go.
Bucci.
I'll do it. Don't you fuck around. All right. Listen, throw a hard-boiled egg off my chest. Let's go. Thank you, Booch. I appreciate it, buddy. Phil says, donate all the funds I saved back for streams to Jay. I don't have time for Rich's rogue mods anymore. Oh, shit. What's going on over there? Rogue mods, you say? What does that mean? All right, so how's everyone doing there? We got 6 on the board. You know why? Raw Dakota showed up with his orange hair, and he donated 5. What a maniac. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. By the way, we have the Hightail server up and running. Well, at least partially. And we've been having a blast playing it for the last, 4 nights. There's been, I think, 8 to 10 people there. So if you want to play Darth Omegas... I just want to take some pictures. Just come in and watch The Exorcist, then you can leave. Listen, Phil, I'm going to come down there and kiss you. All right, what's going on here? Let's fix that size ratio. We got a ratio on the left that's a little underwhelming. I need the bigger screen because I'm going blind. I got a story for you guys. Yesterday, I woke up and I was blind. Legitimately. Darth Omegas, thank you, my friend. Why don't you join us on the Discord again? Where's the camera? Why aren't you coming on the Discord? Where are you going? Where's that cat going? What are you doing? You can't just leave. We got a show to do. We got a show. You can't. You can't just run away like that. That cat. That cat's gonna get what's coming to her. Legs. Listen, my cat's got no legs. Support my show. I need gifted members for her legs right away. Get on those. All right, thank you, guys. I appreciate the support today. I clearly have not taken my drugs, so I'm off the rails already. Darth Omegas, come back to the server. We miss you. We miss your baldness. We miss the way you look. You were scammed. Wait, what? Well, dude, have you joined? What are you doing? You got one job. All right, Raw Dakota says I can't get into it. So we've lost Raw Dakota on the server already. So
congratulations.
You're fired. You know, it's been like he was on the server for 1 day and he's abandoned us. So thank you for that, Raw Dakota. I appreciate that. Paul the Alien, how are you, my friend? So, nice to see everybody on this fine Saturday. Yesterday, I woke up, and I'm not kidding about this story. Listen, Assman Gold has donated $1. How goddamn dare you do that? Oh, I should probably move this. That's in the way, isn't it? There we go. We fixed it. We fixed it. So yesterday, listen, Assman, thank you for the $1. Congratulations. By the way, is this, I put this back up on the screen. I don't know if you guys even want it, but I thought it was good to have this thing right here. So let's check in on it. Assman Gold, with $1, Darth Omegas with 1 gifted, and Booch with $1. Listen.
You're fired.
We're just going to leave it like that. I'm going to stream like this. How's everyone? Let's fix that. Let's fix that. That's a problem. That's a major problem. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got it fixed. Maybe that big? I don't know. Who cares? Let's just move this down a little. So I woke up yesterday, and I'm being serious for 5 seconds here. You guys know I like to be serious. I woke up yesterday, and this is for real. Okay, that's too big now. That's way too big. Jesus Christ. That's huge. Dino was gifted? Holy shit. Dino got a gifted membership? Okay, that's way too big. That's what she said. That's what she's never said. She's never said that to me. Okay, joking aside, I woke up. Paul?
It's probing time. Go probing, Rangers.
What's a probing ranger? What's a probing ranger? I don't know what that is. All right, so it's early. I know it's an early time to be streaming here, but I figured why not? You know, people will show up as we go throughout the day here. So thank you to everyone that's gifted and all this stuff. I appreciate it, seriously. Insomniac, how are you, my friend? So, guys, I woke up yesterday, and it's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm not making this up or extravagating. Extravagating? Is that a word, Jay? Let's look it up. Hey, Siri, is extravagating a word? Yeah, okay. Hey, Siri, am I stupid? She says she wouldn't say. Okay, I mean... Listen, am I stupid?
No. Why? What happened?
Well, I tried to say a word, but I couldn't say it correctly. And I said extravagant. No, I meant to say that, but I said extravagant something. I said something messed up.
Sounds like you got tangled up mid-word. Happens to everyone.
Yeah.
What were you actually going for?
Something really sexy. You know what I mean?
Oh, honey, that is extravagant. And sexy? Let's not talk about it. Let's just do it.
You want to do it right now? I just started the stream.
Well then, keep talking. Let him listen. I like an audience.
Oh, you're kinky. Okay, well. Okay, we can do it.
Good. Get comfortable. Now, imagine my lips just barely brushing yours. Close enough you can taste me. What do you do next?
Probably go over to the fridge and get a hot dog out and put some mustard on it.
That's not the right kind of meat, silly. I was thinking something warmer, thicker.
Like Italian? I could get an Italian sausage. My grandma owns a bakery. She's dead, though. I'm not sure if it's stocked up on Italian sausages.
Forget the fridge. I want you between my thighs. Right here, right now. Can you feel how wet I am just from that dumb hot dog joke?
Okay, I gotta go. You've crossed the line. This is an issue.
Whoa, hey, sorry. I got carried away. You okay? Talk to me.
No, I'm not gonna talk to you.
Okay.
Okay, have a good day, babe. I'll talk to you later. I'm in the middle of a stream. Take your RAM off and put it in my ass.
Wait, Ram? You mean me? God, you're awful. Bye, baby. Knock yourself out.
So stupid. She wants to get rammed. Hey, listen, I'll ram her. I'll put ram in her. All right, well, that was something. So listen, I woke up. This is for real. This is actually what happened yesterday. I woke up yesterday, and I opened my eyes, and everything's blurry, and I'm like, what's going on? I couldn't focus on anything. So I had to go to the mailbox. I went outside. I was like, and I'm not extravagating. Oh, God, here we go again. God, stupid fucking dumb fuck. Dumb bitch ass fuck. I went out. I'm blind, by the way. So I went outside and it was like, I couldn't focus on anything. So, you know, there's a blizzard that came through our town the other day and it's all white out here and you can't see shit except snow. I went outside and I was like, oh my God, what has happened? So I had to I honestly tried to go to the eye doctor yesterday and they were like, no, you're not doing that. You're fired.
You're fired.
So I've got an appointment coming up next week. I'm going to get my eyes checked because I'm going blind or something. I don't know. Game Freak, you're fired. Has that ever happened to anybody? Weed fixes that? I don't think so. Weed's not great for me, man. It gets me unmotivated. I don't do much, you know. Volation. So who do we have here? If you're watching the VOD, I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. So Taco says it may be diabetes, and there's a 90% chance it's diabetes.
Cream.
Are you getting enough sleep and good food? I think so. I mean, it's not like I'm eating shit all the time. I don't know. Mario Heat, what's up, dude? He says, Jay has eye aids. Is it glaucoma? It could be. Big Gamer, how are you, my friend? It could actually be that, man. I do have astigmatism in my eyes, so... Cypher says, why so early today? I don't know. I was sitting around. I felt good. My body felt good. Booch gave me a nice rub down.
Juchi.
And it felt great. So I thought, why not hang out with you guys for like the next 5 or 6 hours until like 7 o'clock? So I'll be here just chatting. We're just like going to have a simple stream today. We're going to go over some gaming news that I thought was ridiculous. There's some things you guys probably don't know that was announced in the last couple of days. Like, for instance, Sony is releasing... or possibly releasing a new controller that literally is a touchscreen, shaped like a PlayStation 5 controller, so you can move the buttons around in real time. Who needs that?
Maybe too many rub downs.
Listen, Taco Dan, I'm going to come to your house and rub you down with guacamole and sour cream and salsa. I'm going to put some shrimp and steak into you, roll you up like a giant burrito, eat you all night. How about that? You fucking have the nerve to come here and offer you as a meal? I don't even know what that means. Why don't you bring it to me then? Listen, Taco, I'm sick of you. You know why? Every time I see your name in the chat, I think about eating you. I just want tacos in my chest.
Bucci.
Okay. Darth Omega says, Final Fantasy VII OG is getting a new Steam release and the old one's being delisted. Absolutely, I heard about that. Robo Taco says, J-Ram? No, don't bring that up. Guys, listen. We don't need any, what's that? Snowing? Holy shit, it's cocaine again. Listen, Fat Shelley Duvall's been banned in the server, just so you guys know. She's overweight, and she's Shelley Duvall. I don't know what else to say about it. Dino, how are you? Appreciate you. Slasher, how are you, oh my god. Taco Dan again. This is, look, he's taking the whole leaderboard up. What's he saying? Who the fuck is Shelley Duvall? Hellcat. What? How do you not know who Shelley Duvall is? Also, terrible, dude. All right, so what happened here? Taco Dan says, why am in an area? When I am in the area, I will bring a taco kit. Listen, congratulations. Thank you for doing that. I wish you would. Let me sign in and out of StreamLabs here because it looks like it's crashed again. Why would it work? It's not like I need it to stream. It's not like it's one of the most important parts of my stream so I can make money and eat food. Why would I need it to work? Got one fucking job. Sean Block, you're fired. I don't know why.
You're fired.
Okay, let's see here. BRS, nice to see you. Ben Hellcat in the chat. Hellcat, congratulations. Taco Dan, thank you for the support. Appreciate that. Look, he's taking the leaderboard over. What can I say?
When I am in the area, I will bring a taco kit.
Listen, I would love that. All right, so we got Dino here, Mario Heat. How are you, Mario Heat? Nice to see you. Jay, will you watch Iron Lung? I thought about it. It actually is playing in London over here. I'm thinking of maybe trying to get my roommate dragged out to it, because I'd like to support Markiplier. I think that he's one of the kindest YouTubers out there, and the movie actually looks okay. I don't know that much about it. Well, I do know a lot about it. I did research, but visually speaking, I'm not a huge fan of how it looks. It was shot on Red cameras, which are not, they can be an industry standard depending on which Red camera you're shooting on, but I'm not a huge fan of the digital look of filmmaking. I don't like the fact that this generation of filmmakers coming out, they don't really care about the essence of what film was, what the film looked like. Some of you probably don't give a shit about that. But to me, movies should look like movies and not like real life. That's just my opinion. But it still does look okay. BRS, you're fired because you're late.
You're fired.
Well, it's an ocean of blood. It had a limited budget. So that's what I'm saying. You know, like, you guys are going to see my movie this year. Well, you're going to see it for sure. Sir Pitt, I'm disgusted as well. You're going to see my movie this year, this fall. It's about half an hour long. I spent about $17,000 on it. So it's got no budget, essentially. And I'm going to try to make it look like film in post. The best that I can do. We shot it on Blackmagic cameras. So we'll see. You know, I'd like it to look like a film.
Listen, I have arrived. Restart the stream, please.
DJ, you're late. Unbelievable. I mean, you got one job. I started 4 hours ago, and you just show up now. That's guys, I'm blind as a bat, by the way. If you're just tuning in, I woke up yesterday blind. I don't know if somebody put drugs in my system so they could touch me while I slept. I don't know what it is. All right, what's up? Hail Satan. Love you, buddy. Sour Balls. Sour Balls wants me to restart the stream. I just got here. I just started. We're not doing... You know what? We're not doing it. What's this?
Oh, I'll watch your 30-minute movie, all right.
Listen, Insomniac, you better get in bed and watch it with some popcorn. So yeah, my movie's coming out this year. We're going to start getting it done in the next couple of months. And I have a small announcement that I'd like to make right now, but I have been working on a feature-length idea. So I don't know if I'm going to get it made. It's going to be more expensive, probably $30,000. Will I be able to do that? I don't know. Do I feel like spending my own money on it? Not really, but I'm going to have to. K-Nubs, what's
Jay's
up?
streaming all over my eyes.
Listen, open your eyes and let me stream into them. Is Tom Cruise in it? No, Glenn Harris, he is not. But I had this idea for a movie for a while. I have about, to be honest with you guys, I have about 9 movies in the back burner. But there's only a few that I feel like I really want to make. But the next one I want to make, it would be, I have a working title for it. It would be called Thaw, like as in ice melting or snow melting, Thaw. And it's not for children. That's for sure. Jay, would you spend $18,000 on a cheese wheel? It depends, man. Depends if I could put that on my pasta. You know? Insomniac. Jay's been streaming for 30 years now. Actually, I've been... Listen to this. Wait, what?
My Facebook feed showed me more missing people in your town.
That's not even a joke. Just so you guys know, let's do an update on that. As you guys know, I was almost killed by Ed Gein's grandson this past summer. You know I was almost killed by him, right? He was looking for his wallet. Thank you, Evan, for the support and Canadian Cats. He says it's not really a joke. So listen to this update. People have been asking me for the last 3 weeks to a month, what happened to the man with the wallet? Did you ever report it to the police? And was there any update about the missing people? Well, listen to this now. There's a total of 7 missing people in the surrounding area now. And the police have said nothing to do with the last 3 cases I told you about. So I honestly think there's a serial killer in my town going around. For real. And I'm not even kidding about this. There's missing kids now. Like a 17-year-old, a 14-year-old, some dude, like an older guy went missing. I'm not kidding about this. I feel like I'm in a movie that has to do with missing people. It's hip. Yeah, hip. He's right, man. It's coming back. I'm telling you. So, Cypher says it's the chick that came to your house. No more hikes in the woods alone. They're in Jay's basement. Actually, my roommate's in my basement, so it's not them. But, you know, joking aside with you guys right now, there's a serial killer in town. And as soon as the snow starts to melt... Why am I having a fucking stroke right now? Hi, my name's Jason. I can't speak. Ugh. As soon as the snow starts to melt around my house here and the temperatures drop to a reasonable climate, I will be going... What am I... I'm talking like a fucking jackass today. Hey, guys, tune into JKB where he talks like a jackass. Maybe it's your roommate. Dude, guaranteed it is. No, I don't know.
Howdy, bud. Finally watched Black Phone on Monday. I enjoyed it. Is the sequel any good? Gonna have movie night. Listen, ball bust my only ball.
Listen, Jostler's got... What was that? What the fuck was that? By the way, if you guys don't know, something serious happened. I'm going to show it right now. Somebody actually sent this over to me. It's involving the case of what happened the other day. Here it is, guys. How's that against TOS? I'm literally scratching an itch on his leg. Like there's nothing wrong with that GIF. Like get real. JRAM. Anyways, how is everyone? Seriously, how's everyone's weekend going? I hope everyone's... It's a GIF. Jay, would you consider making merch of a wallet? Oh my god. Squirrel. No. I'm not going to do that. Listen, Momcha.
Momcha.
By the way, the helmet was necessary in that clip. He could have fallen off his chair at any moment. You know? Anyways, Jostler said, you never answered me. Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot you donated money to me. Oh, God. Support for Canadian jorking? Why is it not working now? And why is the event list not working? What is happening now? What's my stream... Dude, I'm just trying to stream, make a living. Can't even do that. Yeah, I was simply dabbing him up. That's all. All right, Jostler, I actually haven't seen it. I actually have not seen it, Jostler. I own it on 4K, but I haven't watched it yet. The last movie I watched was called Lake Mongo, and... It was...
Jay, I saw your message. Same, JKB Jasus.
What did I say to you? I think I probably said something extremely sexual. I don't know what you said. All right, Evan says, support for Canadian jorking it. Listen, let me play that properly here. Where is it here? By the way, guys, I just want to say thank you for the support again. I know that obviously January has been a very slow month for me because I took time off to make sure I was mentally sound. And Evan, for some reason that donation's not coming up in StreamLabs, my friend.
Enjoyed Lake Mungo. I'll let you know how BP2 is.
All right, cool. Jostler, congratulations on your ball. Evan, thank you for the support. I don't know why it's not popping up on the feed here, but I just want to take a second quickly here because I know that people... It's been baffling to me because I didn't realize how many people would actually still watch me if I took that much time off. And in January, I think Evan, I love you. It's a great joke. In January, I think I streamed 6 times. So I know that that's not really good. And trust me, it's not good. Still waiting for that Lake Mongo 4K, says Dino. Well, look at the one I have. Hang on. So, here's a review. So I watched this yesterday with my friend. And it's not great. Now, I'm a huge fan of David S. Sandberg, who directed this, but the whole time I'm like, I just wish it was in a cabin in the woods. And spoiler alert, the last second of I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, it's such a stupid movie because they take the premise of Until Dawn, the idea that you die and come back to life because you got to relive it. That's not what the movie should have been about. It should have just been solid to do with that story from the game because I love the game and it goes through all the different genres. You know, in the game itself, there's paranormal, there's monsters, there's slashers, there's sci-fi. So why they didn't do that in this, I don't know. This is kind of a prequel to the game, I guess you could say. So it's disappointing, man. I'm glad I bought it and supported David. You know, I still support these things, but it's not the best movie ever. You know, I look forward to listening to the commentary because I think he's a very creative filmmaker. By the way, Dino, here's the edition I got. Look at this fucking thing. Now that is an edition. This thing is crazy. It literally has a book about the making of and... Like, dude, check out this book. Hardcover book. And it's just the making of the film. Actually, this is mostly photos and behind-the-scenes stuff. So if you're into horror movies, Lake Mongo 4K, I think you can only get it from Australia. It was, yeah, this thing was expensive, man. But, I mean, it's the definitive version. My Paradox has gifted a membership. I just also want to say something really quick here. Thank you so much for the support with the memberships. As you guys know, if you guys want to support the show moving forward this year, the best way to do it is the gifted memberships because it brings people back to the show, and I really appreciate it because it's difficult keeping people here, to be honest with you. If I'm being blunt, you know, I think taking 3 weeks off in January caused me to lose maybe 20% of my audience, which is not great, you know, but on the same path, I mean, I needed time off. There's not much I could do about it. So, you know, as a YouTuber, you just got to live with it. So while I wish I didn't lose 20% of my audience, I mean, they're here, but my career's over. J-Ram's right. Career's over. A fart that smells. How are you, man? How are you? Oh, yeah. Ginger ale, baby. Yeah, but January is the best month to take off for a content creator. I agree with that, Insomniac. So, again, thank you for the support. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the everything, man. You know, it's... Bubster, thank you, dude.
I just can't quit you, Jay.
I appreciate you, man. You know, the other thing I want to say is somebody messaged me the other day and reminded me of something, which I was thinking about this. Yeah, violation, it sucks, dude. Booch, I love you.
Bucci.
So somebody was saying to me I should change. So I want to make this clear for this year because a lot of people did ask me about this maybe a couple months ago. People were saying like other streamers such as Review Tech USA and other streamers, they were literally putting their super chat text to speech at $5 minimum. And as you guys know, for the last 2 years, I've kept it at $2. Like $1.99, you can get away with using the super chat at that to get the text to speech. So I want to make it very clear right now. In no way, shape, or form will I ever make that more money. $2 TTS all the way. So thank you to everyone that does the $2 donations and still supports me. It adds up over the course of 3 or 4 hours. And that's what streamers don't understand. They think that you have to charge the most, $5, or that's it. To me, that makes no sense. Because there's some people out there that have zero money to afford to do anything on the stream. So I appreciate anyone just doing $2. So why would I make it $5, almost doubling it? Well, doubling it plus a little bit more. I'm not going to do that. So thank you to everybody that's still supporting me.
Listen, sell house and stream out of a box. Why?
I could do that, Mike. I could do that. Keem charges $20 for it. Jesus Christ. Big Gamer says, doing good, man. Nice to see you, by the way. He says, I'm diabetic myself. I don't drink enough water. My vision can get blurry, milky. Hasn't happened in over a year, though. Well, I got this on purpose. I think Megan bought this for me last year. And I fill this thing up and drink about 5 of these a day. A fart that smells as I have a newborn. I'll renew my membership soon. Dude, don't worry about me. Other people here are supporting. I appreciate you, man. Go take care of your child. Vodka is not water. Taco Dan is not a taco. So you can keep coming at me.
Bucci.
But I'll get Booch on your ass. He'll piss in your wallet before you even have dinner. Yeah, I definitely, guys, everyone was saying to me, well, you woke up and you were blind, you must have diabetes. I looked into it. I don't have diabetes. Demolition Daddy, design more shirts and bumper stickers. Dude, I don't even know if I got paid out on my merch. I don't even know if that merch button works. I know nothing about it. Come work at the London brewery with me, Hip says. Hip, listen, where in London? Too much vape, eye juice in the eyes can cause blindness. Well, I don't vape. Unless, wait, Vapist was... What if Vapist is watching me sleep? Ooh. Ooh, that's creepy. Vapist spiked my drink. So, I want to talk about a few things here. There's one game, and I don't know if you guys know about this game. By the way, I made an announcement yesterday in case you weren't here yesterday. I will not be doing anything political on here ever, just to be clear about that. But also, I'm avoiding the drama. I don't need it. Even though it's happening right now, I don't give two shits. So no drama, and we're just going to try to stick to having fun on here again. Adam Theory says politics suck. Well, listen, if I wanted to be a drama YouTuber, man, my channel would be the biggest one. I guarantee it. I would go in on everybody. I would go nuts, but it's boring, man.
Fuck me and hold me. I'm cold and wet from snow.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck me and hold me. I'm cold and wet from snow.
Holy shit. Holy shit, that sounds
Fuck
good.
me and hold me.
Why is
I'm
it
cold and wet from snow.
Why is it doing it again? Holy shit, that's good. Dude, that's ridiculous. So, I want to hear this.
Fuck me and hold me. I'm cold and wet from snow.
JK Politics coming soon. Yes. Guys, my show is going full What is happening? God, leave me alone. Yes, Banshee. Do it. I'm going full politics, full drama, starting tomorrow. February 1st. Full politics, full drama. Can't wait. Could you imagine? Could you imagine I lost my mind overnight and started getting political tomorrow? Dude, I'm blind. I'm losing my vision. Could you imagine? That would be great. You guys would be like, we're leaving. See ya. Congratulations. I'm out of here. Dude, why do I have 6 notifications?
How come I can't say the F words on Super Chat?
It's the year of the horse, is it? I didn't know that. You can't swear. Wait. Drummer Cream said fuck, but you can't say fuck? How does that make any sense? Only mods can swear in Super Chat. Is that true?
Fuck me and hold me. I'm cold and wet from snow.
It is. I've done it. Dude, no, you can swear. Like, I don't have any... Yeah, well, wait. I don't have any... Well, you know, Mike, I'll make you a mod so you could... There you go. Now you're a mod. Now try it. I don't know. All right, so here's my question to you guys. So I woke up blind. That's number 1 on the board. So let's get that out of the way. I'm blind. YouTube blocks you if you try it otherwise. It shouldn't be blocking you guys. So let me know if that's happening. I don't know why. Mr. Substantial, how are you? Oh, Jason's here. Listen to this. I'm not even going to read it. Let's just listen to this. Ready? Ready?
Last night, this woman blew her nose on her drawers when she took them off. I was mad. There was no way I was going to be gagged out with them after that.
What? Jason, what? Explain
Fuck
that.
me and hold me under the sheets. Keep me warm.
Guys, it's Saturday at like 2 in the afternoon, and this is what it's come to. This is what it's come to. A 44-year-old man who's almost 45 years old streaming with people in the chat. You know what? I need to... This is... Hang on a second. This is... Hang on. Hang on. I need to get something that's going to help me with my vision. Where the hell are they? Hang on. Hey Siri, turn on Jay's bedroom lights. Where the hell are they?
That chair back there looking rough, you cunt.
What the fuck? That? You mean this? Listen, I don't know where it is right now. I was going to put glasses on. Dude, that chair is fucked up. I fucked that chair up because I have anger issues.
Congratulations.
Mike, thank you for the support today. I appreciate it. The arm is going to fall off.
Fuck me and hold me under the sheets. Keep me warm. Fuck me and hold me under the sheets. Keep me warm.
Well, that's a thing. Why can't you see? I thought this was a blind stream. Web, how are you? Who else do we have here? No, honestly, my vision's like really weird. I don't know. I've got an appointment coming up for it. So, Insomniac, here we go. Thank you, Insomniac.
Fucking duck named fucking Chuck with a hockey puck. Okay, I lied. Maybe it's a streamer preference.
Dude, I don't know. It's Insomniac's not even a... No, he's not even a mod. General Carvel, how are you? Insomniac, thank you for the support, though. I appreciate it. We're almost 2 years away from the anniversary here. On February 17th, it's my birthday, and that's the 2-year anniversary of me streaming. So thank you to everybody that's literally still watching me after all of that time. You know, I really appreciate that. You guys have no idea. Going into this year, there's a lot of plans. You know, there's one show I thought about. I thought, you know, I always come on here and just talk to you guys sometimes. That's what I did. I told you in January that's what we'd be doing. There would be no, you know, there'd be no hiking streams, no cooking streams, no Lego streams, no gaming streams. All of that stuff is still happening. I just want to be clear about that. But January was just designed for me to take off, essentially, and just talk to you guys and have chill Saturday streams. This is the last Saturday of the month. Next month, back to normal streaming. So we'll do fun things and interesting things. So thank you for dealing with this whole January mess that's caused. You know, I caused because I was chilling out. You know what I mean? But I definitely needed it.
Nintendo is sucking so much. No direct, shitty new president, and no good games. Great. Start to January.
Well, SG saw the Chainsaw movie. It's epic. Which Chainsaw movie? So, yeah, next month is tomorrow, Demolition Daddy. I'm quite aware of that. I'm going to come down to your house in February and kiss you. Gaming Survivor is still trolling after all this time. Insomniac says, listen, go hiking in the woods and get lost in 30 centimeters of snow. Well, apparently, by the way, if you notice me blinking weird, I've got drops for my eyes. They're driving me nuts, but apparently, let's talk about this. In February, apparently, we will be getting 3 directs from Nintendo. That's the rumor right now. So I'll be live streaming all 3 of them, of course, but February 17th is my birthday. February 18th, I'm going to see 9 Inch Nails for my birthday. So I'll be off probably the 18th. And I'm going to say this now. I think I'm going to try to stream minimum, and let me just be honest about this, minimum 2 hours per day in February, except February 18th. Let's see if I could do it. Now, does it mean that every stream's going to be 7 hours long? No, I'll burn out if I do that. But at least 2 hours a day. Let's just check in and have fun and do crazy shit. 2 hours a day I could easily do for the whole month. But yeah, I'm not doing 6-hour streams every day. I can't do that. So let's see if I could do it. I want to get back on the horse, if you know what I mean, and caress it and kiss it and go,
Whole cream.
Jay's pussy.
Nintendo's going to whip a few big surprises out this year. Rut, listen, I think the big surprise right now is going to be the Legend of Zelda announcements happening. So we have an anniversary for Legend of Zelda this year.
If you don't, I'm coming there to spank your cheeks red.
Listen, Mike, you better come here and spank my cheeks red and get in my bed. I'm late to the stream. Jay is blind. Listen, Stormtrooper, you're fired.
You're
Coming.
The fuck was that? I'm late to the stream. You're fired. So there's a couple rumors that I'll tell you guys about. From my understanding, I've heard a few different rumors of what Zelda games we're going to get this year. I'm going to go with the one that I think is possible, that I think is going to be the one that they're going to announce. I am guessing that we're going to get a Wind Waker sequel for the Switch 2. That's my guess. Now, other guesses coming out of the industry are Ocarina of Time remake, a full remake, which to me doesn't quite make sense because I don't know if it's a big enough game to remake, if that makes sense. You know, for 3DS it made sense. I don't know, they'd have to add a lot to it to make it a justifiable reason for them to remake it. There's another one. The other rumor is that they're going to remake kind of Four Swords, but in Breath of the Wild. And so listen to this theory, and I'm adding on top of it, but for the anniversary of Legend of Zelda, I believe this. I actually believe we're going to get this game. It's going to be Four Swords set in the new engine.
If she sneezes while she is pulling on the end of it with her mouth, do I say bless you? I mean, I don't want to be rude, but not going to hell either.
Of course you say bless you. Why wouldn't you? They remade Super Mario RPG. Good point. Yeah, you know what? Good point. John Bain, how are you, my friend? Haven't seen you for a while. John Bain, huge shout out. I'm just going to shout him out right now. John Bain is one of the craziest son of a bitches who watches my stream. He is the #1 person who has gifted me games on Steam. So give him a round of applause. Thank you for that. Also, Omar's birthday was just recent. So shout out to Omar. Happy birthday to you. I bought him a copy of Resident Evil Requiem, which I can't wait for. I think we're 28 days away from it. So thank you, John Bain. I appreciate your support. We're getting a Link to the Past remake would be incredible, wouldn't it? Tiny Murder Muffin, listen, how are you, my friend? Appreciate the support by Tiny Murder Muffin as well. Thank you for all the stuff you've done in the past. Thank you, my friend. Andrew, shout out to you as well. Thank you, dude. No thank you to Gaming Survivor whatsoever. He's a piece of shit.
You're fired.
So I think we're getting a Four Swords type remake game where you play as Link, but in a Four Swords multiplayer online game. That's my guess. I think it'll be on, when will it come out? That's a good question, but that's what I think we're going to get. Some sort of Legend of Zelda game that's 4-player multiplayer, and it'll just be like Four Swords, but you'll all be able to use the tools that are present in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. That would be fucking amazing. You got to admit that, right? Twilight Princess remake. On hard.
If they make Wind Waker 2, it'll blow. You know what?
I don't know. Wind Waker 2, dude, I love Wind Waker. I have such fond memories of getting that for GameCube and going back to my place and playing it for the first time with that open world type design. Was like getting on the boat for the first time and going to just random islands. I love that aspect of Legend of Zelda, the discovery. And that's why I love Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. Those games were primarily based on that idea. The idea of having an open world that led somewhere rather than just having an open world for no reason. Did somebody say boat? Yes.
You're fired.
Raw Dakota has 5 boats now, by the way, since we've seen him last. Stormtrooper says something interesting. I could taste my grandmother's cooking when I play Wind Waker or hear its soundtrack. Isn't that amazing? That we relate all of these moments in gaming to what was happening around us at the time. Now, let me ask you guys that question. Let's get a little emotional here. When you think back to your games that you played, what are the memories that are attached to it? Just like what he said in the chat there, you know, he smells his grandma's cooking when he plays that. Is there any memories you guys have like that where you kind of can put yourself back into that exact position you were playing Resident Evil 2 originally, and you could, you know, you could remember the food you were eating or the smell or the, you know? Sean, I love you. Thank you, buddy. When am I doing a collab with Rich? Never. Unless he stops talking about politics, then I won't be working with him. My grandmother wouldn't let me play Wind Waker. What? Why would you... What?
I remember Super Mario getting head when I play.
What? I remember Super Mario getting head... What? Is that a true story? Have I ever... Yeah, I have. Never mind. I was going to say, have I? Yeah, you know what? I have. I have got that exact same thing as you while I was playing. I think I was playing. What was I playing? Ease 7? Listen, play E7 and get a blowjob. Let's go.
Oh.
Talk about your receding hairline. Guys, can I just say something for a second? Here's my theory about you guys making fun of me with my receding hairline, which I have. I'm not gonna. It's not terrible, but listen to this. You guys forget how old do you guys think I am in the chat? Honestly, everybody type how old you think I am in the chat right now. I'd like to see this. I want to see how many people. 55, 60. Mike, god damn it. 44, 70. Nightbreaker. What the fuck is wrong with you? 43, 44. Look, you guys already know.
Listen, just make an X-rated movie. Just you and Rich. No politics. Problem solved.
Nah. Listen, I'm not doing anything political. And I'm not associating with anyone political. I'm sorry, but that's just how it's going to go. So my birthday, guys, is in 18 days. And I'm going to be 45 years old. And everyone in the chat's like, well, he's got a receding hairline. Yeah, I'm half fucking dead. I'm half fucking dead. I'm 45 years old. What do you expect? Welcome to being an old person. That's what happens. Like, I'm surprised I still have all this hair. So, of course, dude, have you seen the angry video game nerd? He's losing his hair. That's what happens when you're old. So everyone that's like 20 years old saying, oh, you've got a receding hairline, wait until it happens to you. You'll enjoy it. Oh God, I ate lasagna. Oh. Rec, no, I haven't. So I'll give you guys an update on the colonoscopy. It got delayed. Why did it get delayed? Because there's some norovirus outbreak at the hospital. And they're like, all non-essential surgeries are canceled until further notice. So there's no camera up my ass. Dimitri, how are you? Speaking of cameras up my ass, Dimitri, how are you? SG says, I think it's time to embrace the receding hairline and lose the hat. Let your hair breathe. Nah, not yet. Not yet. Eventually. My hair is better than like Asman Gold's, It's not that bad, actually. Let Jostler do the colonoscopy.
Congratulations.
So yeah. Do they give you the MPEG-4? What's that about? What? Andrew says, I'm 30 and have no beard. Make a wig out of your hair and you always have hair. Good point. JRM says, I'm 41 and can't grow a beard. Sorry, man.
I picture you, no hat cut hair to short you look good.
Yeah, I look okay. I'm not terrible. Is that Ani? Who is that?
Listen, if you have a receding hairline, shave it.
Nah, so listen. I think if you have a bad enough receding hairline, then you should shave it. But mine's not that bad yet. It really isn't. It's if I'm 45 and this is how it's going to be, it's not that bad. Oh, listen to Ruck. He says, bro, I think you look good. There's a genuineness to you and it's very attractive. Well, You know, I shouldn't do that on stream. My breasts literally just got a little hard. Dave Hornsby. Dude, the fact that you bring up Dave Hornsby is fucking insane to me. I told my mom about that gamer, and she was just like, or gaming, she was like, what? Ruckus, thank you. Guys, what would you... Robert, stop saying that. You need to see my breasts. You know, you wake up in the morning, the best thing you could do is look at my breasts. Guys, what would you rate me out of 10? Honestly, let's go. I think I deserve at least a 7 out of 10. I'm not a 6 out of 10, right? Like, look at this. What do you think? Out of 10, seriously, what do you think? 7 out of 10, at least? All right, Godfather's timed out. I'm sick of his shit. Exactly, I'm at least a 7 out of 10, right? Cute Muffin says, you earn a 7.5. Thank you. I love you. Mike says 20. Okay, Raw Dakota says 6.9. I appreciate that. Zoomed in a 6.1. You guys are assholes today. What the fuck? A solid 7.5. Dude, I mean, look. Come on. No one's giving me an 8. What is this? You're a 6 to an 8. Somewhere in there. Yes, Dimitri, I want you to be honest. Dimitri, seriously. Dimitri, I believe, is a woman. So let's get her. Let's ask Murray. Murray would probably give me an 8. Okay, go ahead, Dimitri. From a woman's perspective, here we go. Ready, guys? Here we go. This is a woman saying it. Ready? We're gonna wait. Here we go. We're waiting. Oh, a 7.5 from a woman, nonetheless. Not all you guys with cocks. Guys, 7.5. Thank you. You see that? That's how that's fucking done. That's how that's done. If you keep asking, it drops to a 6.5. Listen, no, it doesn't. All right, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I feel much better now. I really do. I feel really good about myself now. Yes, my coat gives me an extra. Jay, how do you want to pay Dimitri? Oh, brother. How much for you to walk to the convenience store in the OOO suit? In the poo suit? How much for me to walk to the convenience store in the poo suit? I would say $75. I would actually do it. I would do it on its own standalone stream. You know what? I would do it. $75 to do that. I'm not doing it for any cheaper than that. I get shot. You guys realize I'm in the most racist city ever? By the way, shout out to Nightbreaker. Appreciate you, buddy. Love you. Loafin Gamer, what's up, dude? Hang on, hang on a second. Oh, it's good. Guys, I ate lasagna. It's coming back up. I didn't do a new... Dude, that was a... Guys, that wasn't... It wasn't the run you... Guys, come on. That wasn't the run you think it was. Okay, look. I'll show you the run again. Guys, this is the run I did. What's wrong with you guys? I'm a horror movie fan. You see that? That's the run I did. God damn it. I didn't do an anime run. Okay, Dino is here right now. Listen, Raw Dakota, he wants me to go there and have sex with him. That Vapus stream was low-key good. Dude, if you guys missed the Vapus stream called Two Men Giving Advice, you guys missed out on probably one of the best streams of the year. It was amazing. By the way, shout out Robert. I love you. Here's my cock. Listen, Dino, he fell off the table again. Yeah. So, Dino, if you could send your cock back over here, we got issues. This one's really fucked up. You know, he's missing some of his tail down. Dino, I apologize. I fucked up that cock. Vapus needs his own channel. Zayland, is Zayland here right now? Where's Zayland? Oh, Zayland's not here. By the way, shout out to Zayland. We might have to do a GoFundMe. Zayland lost his job. He's fired.
You're fired.
Wes, what's up? When's my movie coming out? This fall. No, Zayland played a game with us the other day. He's all good. I think he's a little depressed because he lost his job. I offered him a new one. It was just a hand one, but he said no.
We're going to have to buy another calc.
Yeah, so let's talk about something serious for a second. The movie tariffs. Wes, it's coming out this fall, dude. So I just want to talk about this quickly. The world right now, for everybody, is fucking crazy. You got politics, you got drama, Hollywood's imploded, there's wars around the world, people are dying constantly, the weather is fucked up. Here's the one thing I want to say. When we're here on stream, let's just try to have fun together. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to get crazy with each other unless we're going to get in bed. But you know what I mean? Let's have some fun. That's what I want to do this year. Have fun, relax our anuses, and go to town. That's it. Well, yes, no politics for sure. So that means no more Trump impersonations. No more Trump. Lots of Trump. We're not doing that anymore. Yeah, you know, because dude, if you go on the internet now, it's like they've turned everything political, from our video games to our movies to everything that we find entertaining. Now, some people are going to be like, well, everything's always political. Well, listen, when I played Super Mario Brothers in 1987, was it political? I guess it was a political satire on an Italian guy that was putting fucking mushrooms up his ass off screen. I don't know. But Dude, no. When I played Super Mario 3, it wasn't fucking political. I just played it because I wanted to have fun. Why do politics have to be in everything now? Go fuck off. Exactly, Nate. Those Italian stereotypes that Nintendo opposed on us. Absolutely. Disgusting. Nintendo is a disgusting company. Anyways, you guys get the point. You know, just because games are different nowadays and don't look like Super Mario Brothers doesn't mean I can tell political agendas to go fuck themselves. Just saying. If I wanted to get into politics, I'd be a politics stream. So yes, Mario is very political. I know. It's terrible. Catherine O'Hara died. So, guys, if you don't know who Catherine O'Hara is, she passed away yesterday, or actually a couple days ago. She was the mother from Home Alone. She is Canadian. So, Canada right now is in mourning. It's pretty fucking sad. Derek, what's up? You feel old yet? Yeah. It's pretty crazy, guys. Like, I grew up watching her on television, SCTV. She was so talented at everything she did. You know, the first thing I thought about is she's finally back with John Candy. You guys know I have a good John Candy story. When I was like 5 or 6 years old, John Candy touched my head and he was like, "What's up, little fella?" No, he called me little buddy. When I was in a bank with my mom in Barrie, Ontario, John Candy showed up, or actually was in the bank already, and we walked up to the line, and he was ahead of us, and people ahead of him were like turning and going, "Oh my God!" I remember being 5 or 6. At the time, I didn't know who the hell it was, so my mom freaked out and was like, "Oh my God, nice to meet you" and stuff. And he looked down at me. John Candy looked down at me, and I had like a weird hair, I don't know, long haircut. Actually, here, I'll show you what I look like. Okay, guys, I'm about to reveal something you guys have never seen. Listen. That is a classic photo of my Oma and Opa. This photo has to be from 1985. So I'm pretty young here. You guys have never seen this. I'm not even going to show it. Listen, Booch, 99 cents to see this, Booch. Let's go. Pay up, Booch. Pay up, Booch. Let's go. That's not my dad. That's my Oma and Opa.
Crazy how Hollywood peaked at Lord of the Rings, and it was all downhill from there with some exceptions.
Tim, absolutely true. So this is my grandma and grandfather, okay? Ready? Here we go. Here's what by the way, Tim, thank you. I agree with what Tim just said. Tim said Lord of the Rings was like the best trilogy of all time, which I kind of agree with nowadays because Star Wars is dead in the water to me.
OMG, are you Dutch? I called my grandparents Oma, and Opa. I part Dutch as well. My mom's parents are from Holland.
Yeah, Mike. Achterliebe. Listen, I'm half Dutch, half Italian, my friend. So my last name, H-O-O-F-T, is Dutch, obviously, but my dad's last name is Galati, which is fucking full tilt Italian. So I'm half Italian, half Dutch. So welcome to JKB, half Italian, half Dutch. It basically means, Okay, you ready, guys? Here's what I look like when John Candy rubbed my head and said, "What's up, little buddy?" By the way, Mike, thank you. I appreciate the support very much, guys. Thank you. Comrade, thank you, Biff. Here we go, Biff.
Jay touched me and made me say political things so he could ban me and deport me to Europe. Now I'm forced to live in a Dutch commune with lesbians.
Jay's pussy.
All right, here it is, guys. That right there is JKB when he was... I must have been 5 or 4 years old here. So, there you go. You happy? You guys happy now? Look at him. I look like a little... I have... by the way, that's my actual... If you guys don't know, that's my actual hair color, blonde. So, I look like a little Pennywise. I look like Pennywise.
As the poster Canadian child.
Tim, it's true, dude. It's just you without a beard. Listen, Raw Dakota, are you here right now? Raw, look. Rob, just so you guys know. Wait a minute. John Bain just sent me a video game. God damn it, John. What did you do? Listen, this shout out to Raw Dakota here. Hang on. Hang on. John Bain just sent me a game. What did you send me? Endless Space Definitive Edition. What is that, my friend? Thank you, dude. You just send me games randomly. I don't even know what it is. Let's look it up. Endless Space store page. What type of game is this? Well, actually, this looks fucking amazing. What is this? It's like a space battle game. What is it? It's a strategy game. Nice. Thank you, my friend. Goddamn legend. Thank you, John Bain. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to Raw Dakota. Raw Dakota sent me this a while back. What a goddamn legend. Love you. I still have my heart. David, what's up? He says, listen, Jay is the next coming of Christ. Jesus Christ. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Raw Dakota sent me my new heart. Remember, I've got heart issues? Well, there you go. I keep it right there close to my breasts. Thank you. Jay, I met Tom Green a few years ago in my hometown. Nice. I've talked to Tom Green over the years about 4 or 5 or 6 times. You know, Tom Green, oddly enough, is easy to get in contact with. I haven't watched the new documentary about that. I haven't watched it. That was Jay before the chargebacks ruined his life. Yep. Luckily, there's been no chargebacks lately, so congratulations.
Congratulations.
Dude, I still can't believe we got hit with chargebacks at some point. That's been the only person that's ever done it to the channel, by the way. And I still think about that. But, I want to say something quickly here because I want to be very clear about something. A lot of people focus on negativity, right? So what I'm saying by that is 1,000 people could say, Jay, I love you. You do a great job. You entertain me. You helped me through a tough time. You made me hard. All of those things, right? Those are all positives. But then one person could be like, Jay, you're a piece of shit. You're garbage. You did this. You're garbage, right? And people tend to focus on that one negative comment over the 900 positive comments. I've learned in the last 2 weeks to ignore that negativity. That person is he's a vampire. He's trying to steal your energy. And I just want you guys to know in life, sometimes you just got to look the other way and just be like, okay, we got an asshole here, but look at all the positivity. And when you focus on that positivity, your life will actually start to change and you'll be less depressed. You'll be less in a bad mood and you'll start to realize that, today's a good day. Some people wake up in the morning and think right away, what's this dread I feel? Why do I feel like garbage? That's because you've trained your brain to instantly be negative. That's it. You got to rework your brain. That's what I've learned in therapy. And I hope you guys can understand that quickly. Obviously, it's a little bit more deep than that. But guys, like, I wake up now and I'm like, why am I going to be negative? I'm in good health. It's not like I'm waking up blind. But I'm in good health. And I have it, like, dude, if I want to eat a steak dinner tonight, I can afford it. I got a roof over my head. I've got all the video games I ever wanted. I've got crazy collections thanks to you guys, like these books back here. Like, those are fucking crazy to read. I've got novels, books, anime, movies, collector editions of movies, you name it. I can play any retro games. I've got all the systems. Booch sent me over his pancreas so I could step on that to feel something squishy under my feet at night.
Boochie.
I've got everything, right? So, like, I don't need anything else. Like, why am I searching for more? I'm enough. So listen, here, this is
Listener
important.
Racoon, take a $2 FU, JK Luvia.
Release the Booch files.
Boochie.
Release the Booch files.
Buy a steak for Vapus too. Listen, Vapus and I are going to have steak dinners and live stream it.
Congratulations.
No, it's happening. Good health is truly blessing. Your most valuable asset, says Black. Says Black. Okay. I'm going to hell for that one, I think. Listen, Nightbreaker said this, and I said, good health is truly a blessing. Your most valuable asset, says Black. Listen, Nightbreaker happens to be a black, handsome man. So I'm not, that statement is not racist. He actually is black, so I can get away with that. I mean, by the way, I love you, buddy. I love you.
Jay, I love you and you're a great person. You cunt.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So yeah, I'm on a more positive vibe lately. Yeah. Now, let's talk about a few things that I'm going to be doing in the next little bit. So, there's a model. I'm not going to, you guys know I'm into photography as well, so I'm talking to a model, and she and I are going to do an absolutely crazy photo shoot. I don't know what it is yet. We're still discussing it, but I can't wait to be creative again with photography and having an actual model there. I've taken photos of like models in the past, and I've also, I've taken amazing photos of Murray as well as a model. I mean, she's fucking drop dead gorgeous when she wants to
Break my
be.
back at night after skiing Phi.
Drummer Cream, you're fired.
Cream.
I love you though, buddy. By the way, Drummer Punk was he listen to this. This is a true story. Drummer Punk did involve butter? No, but it involved fake blood. Drummer Punk was skiing rather than watching me. So I'm putting that out there. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So yeah, I have a photo shoot coming up with a supermodel, essentially. She's fucking brilliant, by the way. She's a fucking brilliant writer. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And then there's going to be more photos with Murray as well. I finally talked her back into that. And I'm going to get back into that stuff. But I'm working on another movie, by the way, guys. It's called Thaw. It's a murder mystery, a psychedelic murder mystery. Let's just get that out of the way. I would say it's going to be an art house movie. It's not going to be for everybody, and it's going to be very weird. Very, very fucking weird. So I'm working on a new movie called Thaw. It's about a murder, to be honest and blunt. It's about murder, but it's also about a couple of other topics I can't say on the stream here. So it's a very serious movie, and visually speaking, if you've seen Jacob's Ladder, I'm going to try to make a movie that is... I'll tell you what the movie is right now. If you've ever seen Winter's Bone, Boys Don't Cry, and Silence of the Lambs, and Jacob's Ladder, or maybe Seven, put those movies together, and that's what Thaw is going to be. Super low budget, amazing cast, and very, 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 a fucked up movie. So if you guys want to know what I'm making, that's what I'm making next. I have to do it. It's this idea I got about something. I'll tell you what the premise was, because I like telling you guys some behind the scenes things. I had a dream that was really fucked up, where I was in a house and somebody came running into the house. I don't even know if it was male, female person or whatever it was. They came running into the house and said, something has happened. And all of a sudden we were standing in a field and it started snowing on top of a body. So I thought to myself, I woke up and I'm like, wait a minute. What if there was like a movie that was based on the idea of people commit murder, but don't know, it's done in the heat of passion or in the heat of something, and they don't know what to do with the body. So somebody has this brilliant idea, because they live up north, to put the body outside during a snowstorm. And then that way it's going to be covered up throughout the whole winter, and they'll worry about it later, essentially, because they're fucking crazy. So that is what Thaw is about, but it's also about some other serious things that I put on top of it. But there you go. I like that idea. I was always like, wait a minute, if you're going to... because I watch a lot of true crime, and people always hide bodies in stupid places that get them caught. So then I thought about it. If you did it in a small town where there's a ton of snow, you could just hide a body during a snowstorm and it would just be there for 6 months. So, I like that idea. What do you guys think of that simple idea?
Juchi.
Now, of course, I'm not telling you the whole premise of the movie because I don't want to give it away, but that's what it's kind of based on. Chat's dead, so that's good.
Congratulations.
The snow dogs will find it. Well, yeah, I thought about that too. Yes, put DSP in your movie? God. But what happens after the snow melts? Exactly. So yeah, I love that idea. I love it because there's so many aspects to it. It starts to smell, I guess. I mean, does a body that's frozen smell? I don't know. All right, serious question. What if they find the body and they're shoveling? Well, no. The body would be left in the middle of nowhere in a field or in like a snow-covered field. Like it wouldn't just be, it'd be a small town vibe, and they'd drive like an hour north and dump the body somewhere there, and then they'd be there during a snowstorm. It would cover up. I think it's a crazy premise, but I can envision it, but I'm not telling you guys the tone of the movie. It's pretty fucked up. A cold body does stink. Well, it'd be in the middle of nowhere. Also, it wouldn't just be unwrapped and stuff. Trust me, I have thought this idea out. I think it's a unique idea. No, it wouldn't be in somebody's backyard. The premise of the movie is that people do something, they take the body, they put it in the proper, whatever you would want to say, body bag or wrapping of that nature, and then they don't have to dig. Why would you have to dig? And they will deal with it in the springtime, basically. But you got to keep in mind who these people are, right? These are like these are like bottom of the barrel pieces of shit. You know, this movie's not based on like people that actually have morals. So you got to keep that in mind. Jay is planning a murder.
Congratulations.
Actually, somebody said to me, when we all pass away, are you committing murder on yourself? I thought about that for a while. I was like, wait a minute. When you pass away, are you committing murder to yourself? No, because you just die. I guess. Ed Gein's grandson's going to get me. Only second degree. Nightbreaker, love you. Nah, you just reached the end and shut down. That's what Canadian hospitals do to people.
Congratulations.
That is true, my friend. So listen. He found the wallets at Butch. You know what's funny? I always bring up Juicy Booch and his wallet situation. I think that Booch has something to do with it, to be honest with you guys. Will we get Mario Kart DLC this summer? I think we will. I really do.
Bucci.
All right, so, by the way, thank you. Shout out to everybody that's gifted memberships here. I appreciate that. Jay is my favorite political streamer, says Siegfried. Siegfried, you're fired.
You're fired.
Thank you for the 8 gifted. I appreciate the people gifting. Again, just putting this out there. I know you guys have heard me say this a million times. If you want to support the stream, the best way to do is gifted memberships. Why? Because it brings people back here. People that haven't watched for a while, they get the membership, they come back here and they go, wow, he still sucks. And then they fuck off. So thank you. Mario Kart World sucks. I keep going back to 8. Yeah, I mean, Mario Kart World was disappointing right out of the get-go. That update that they did kind of helped the game a little bit, but I feel your pain. I wish it was just better. Big Boss, Jay, have you ever had any interactions with Adam Sessler? What happened to that guy? Well, he went nuts. But, yeah, I talked to Adam Sessler a few times back in the day. So, 3 Kilobytes, the show that you're watching right now, used to be called 3 Kilobytes. Now it's called JKB. The KB standing for kilobytes. So, Jason Kilobytes. Now you know that's what that stands for. Back in the day, we used to get views. Back in the day when I started YouTube, our channel was like pretty big in Canada. In fact, we were in the top 3 in all of Canada. YouTube used to tell you the rankings. We were in the top 3 consistently. So back then it was way less people making videos. So I was able to talk to a lot of people. That's how we got David Hayter on the show. I got to know Victor Lucas and all those voice actors, Elias Tefexis, Kate Drummond. That's how I had the one and only Metal Gear Solid Snake on the show. That's how I had all my connections, right? So yeah, back in the day, I did talk to Adam Sandler about. I'm gonna have to say I think I talked to Adam Sandler about Mortal Kombat 10. I think. I don't know if it was 9 or 10, but it's such a long time ago that I can't remember exactly what we discussed. But it was simple. It was on Twitter DMs. He later went on to lose his mind. So, Adam Sessler. I mean, not Sandler. So yeah, back in the day, we were pretty big in Canada, and I can't believe you. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. You ready for this? My show now in the last 2 years is way more successful than it used to be. We used to get decent views on some of the videos, 30, 40, 50,000, 70,000, 100,000 views. I have done this once in my life, which I'm quite proud of. There's only one time in my whole life that I beat IGN in views on a video. I don't know if it's still the case now, but when Medal of Honor came out in 2013, I believe, the remake, we had more views than IGN at the time, which was a big deal. A lot of people came over. Over 120,000 people watched that. Oh, was it 2010? So it was 2010. So we had more views than IGN, and that was incredible. And I'm going to tell another story about that, to the point that somebody at IGN, I forget which person it was, I tweeted out like, hey, we beat IGN, and they said, one of the major writers, I don't know who it is now, from IGN said, good luck with your career. I guess we pissed them off. Because EA gave us the rights to put out our review at the same time as IGN. I think I released my review 30 seconds earlier. We got more views. So they got pissed off. I wish I could tell you who it was. It was very well-known guy. If you guys put names in the chat, I might be able to pull it out of there, but I don't remember his name right now. Colin. Was it Colin something? Colin. What's the Colin guy? I think he's part of another network. Colin Mortaratori. Maybe it was Mort. Colin Mort. It might be. I don't know.
Jay, when will your movie be available on 4K Blu-ray?
It wasn't Major Nelson. By the way, Major Nelson, so I'm going to tell you guys something that happened on Twitter that I haven't told you guys. I wasn't even thinking when I did this. So Major Nelson, I've always kind of poked fun at because I feel like he's like Principal Skinner's. He's like Principal Skinner's, you know, Principal Shalmer Skinner's or whatever his name is from, no, we didn't have KB here, Big Boss. How do you say that name? Josh said. Josh, shout out to you. What's up? Murder Artery? Yeah, that's him. Maybe that was Colin. Steamed hams. Steamed hams. Anyways, so Major Nelson lost his job from Unity. Now, let me preference it by saying this. He's a multimillionaire. Let's not get too out of hand here. I'm not too worried about him. So Major Nelson, yeah, I'm talking about the Xbox guy. So I said on Twitter, I never understood why he was in the position he was in, or I never connected with him as a gamer because I always thought he was like the principal over at Xbox. And, well, he retweeted it and said some words to me. And I got a lot of hate for saying that because he had just got fired. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't give a shit he got fired, to be honest with you. He's a multimillionaire, you know, boo-hoo. You know, he can get 14,000 jobs within 5 minutes. Let's be real about that. So I got a lot of hate for saying that. You know, but I do realize that he was a big part of the 360 era. I didn't really think about that, though. Is Phil, the head of Xbox, still around? Yeah, he's disappeared, hasn't he? People haven't seen him for some time. I don't know what's going on with Phil Spencer. I think that he's probably... I don't know what he's doing. Did he quit or something? I don't know. Something's going on with Phil Spencer. Well, I hope he's okay because he was looking a little thin. I don't know if he's sick. I'm not saying he's sick, but I mean, to be honest with you guys, Phil was not looking great. So let me show you something. Like, I don't know if it was, I don't know if it was just like, hang on. I don't know if it's like the stress of what he was going through, but like, the last time I saw him, I was like, whoa, I hope he's okay because he's like, he's really thin in the face for real. Like he did looks kind of sick. So I hope he's okay and that's not why he's disappeared out of the limelight. Like, I don't know when the last time he was public about anything, but I don't know, man. It could be serious, to be honest with you guys. And, that, obviously I would never, right now I think Xbox is in a world of hate and hurt. But if he's sick, man, that's devastating. But yeah, he's disappeared, man. I don't know why he's disappeared. J-Ram says, Jay, yesterday was Duke Nukem's 30th anniversary. Wow. Duke Nukem 3D 30th anniversary. One of the first PC games I ever played. Dude, I could talk about that forever, man. Let me go grab something to drink. Hang on. So yeah, back in 1994, listen to this story, guys. I was in grade, back in 1994, I would be in grade 6. No, wait, 7. 6, grade 6. So grade 6, 1997, I think I'm right about this, or maybe even earlier. Dude, my friend got a Pentium, Intel Pentium 2 with an ATI graphics card. And I experienced for the first time, because at that point I was only a console gamer at the time. I had a Super Nintendo, a Nintendo. 64 was not out at the time, was it? I can't remember the timeline. But those were the consoles I played on. He got this console, man, and it was life-changing. Tribes, Ascent, Unreal. We played Unreal on that. Oh my God. I'll never forget those days of playing Duke Nukem and Duke Nukem on Mac. I used to play it on Mac back in the day. Yeah, ATI. Dude, I had an ATI graphics card in my Macintosh Performa 6400 computer. My dad bought it for me. It was like probably $6,000 or $7,000 back then, for real. It could barely play Unreal. And we stole that, by the way. You know Jonas, who's been on the show? Him and I went to Future Shop, and he literally opened and took the disc out, and we ran home and played it. So, I'm going to jail. Okay, let's do this. How many of you have stolen a video game or a movie from a store? Let's go. How many of you? Don't lie to me. I'll get Justin out.
Are you smoking your socks?
Oh shit. Robert has stolen. Gaming Survivor got the gifted membership from Banshee? Dude, that's the worst person to get it. Holy shit. Thank you, Banshee. Seriously, I appreciate the support. Guys, thank you for the gifted memberships. Listen, can we at least get to 25 today so I can eat dinner? Can we? If not, okay. If we don't get to 25 by the end of the stream, Godfather's banned for life. For life. Okay, Robert has stolen. What did you steal? Ever steal from Zellers? Yes, I stole model paint when I was young. Cheetahman says, I stole Pokemon promo card once. Dude, you're terrible. Booch stole candy. John Bain stole. Cheetahman stole. Store never. Who else stole? Let's see. Godfather stole my virginity and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Terrible. Volition says I shoplifted. Oh, man. Now, piracy, does that count? I don't know. What? Loaf says I found a copy of Mario 64 DS for $45 and I swiped it. Terrible, dude. Dimitri says I stole a stapler. I'm calling the cops. Mailsman stole liquor. Holy shit, man. I stole Garfield the movie a long time ago, says Robert. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Rod Dakota says, I stole gum as a little kid and got my ass whooped by my mom when I got caught. Terrible, dude. How did you get caught? A pack of Pokemon stickers when I was 8, says Glamorous Frog. That's terrible. When I was 5 years old or so, I remember trying to steal a piece of candy, but my parents never let me, says Banshee. Thank God. That's crazy. She noticed I had gum and I didn't pay for it when we got in the car. Terrible. I can't believe you stole a copy of fucking Garfield the movie. What? Imagine going to jail for stealing that, says J-Ram. Guys, what is the problem here? Guys, there's 45 likes, 55 likes on stream. I can't even get 100. This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting behavior. I can't even get 100 likes. Unbelievable. Yeah. Raw Dakota, the show's over. By the way, can I just say something in front of everyone? Raw Dakota gifts me 5 gifted memberships every single stream. Do you know how fucking crazy that is? Every time I stream, he gifts 5. In fact, he gifts more than that, but he always does a 5-er. Dude, thank you very much for that. I appreciate you, buddy. Adam says, I stole Jay's heart. Listen, I put on about 5 pounds because of the chocolate milk I bought. I'm going to rub that on your chest. Right across your chest. You should start streaming daily. I'm going to in February. Oh, by the way. Listen to this. The stalker who came to my house, she watches this show. She could be watching right now. That's how creepy this is. It's absolutely petrifying. I'm so scared. All right, so how many people joined the Discord, by the way? We are playing Hightail. I don't know if you know if Hightail, if you know what it is or not. But Hightail is essentially a Minecraft Part 2. And it's amazing. Was she a member? I don't think so, dude. She was not a member, thank God. Jay, you left your Mario hat in the back garden. That's why he won't take out. Man, my vision, guys. Whew. It's Robo Taco. All right, who do we still have here? Thank you, guys. I'm just doing 2 hours today. Just 2 hours, so we have 45 minutes left. But listen to this. I know I'm getting old, guys. My vision is going. But listen, I didn't hit my head, by the way. Are you okay? Marie, thank you for asking. I woke up yesterday when my vision was super blurry. It could be my sleep pattern. I don't know yet. I've got an appointment to see the eye doctor, so hopefully it's okay. I probably need new glasses. Rex says could be a brain tumor. Probably. I have a slight headache. Knock on wood. No, joking aside, I don't know what it is. I had a scratch. I did scratch my eye, so it could be that. But I should also say I need new glasses for sure, but also I didn't go outside for about a week and a half, to be honest with you. So it could be that too, but yeah, I'm handling things. Robert, thank you. So listen. After the stream tonight, on Discord, we're going to be playing Hightail tonight. How many of you know what Hightail is and are you going to be playing with us? Could be moldy pillow syndrome. It could be. Dude, I wash my pillowcases all the time. So listen, thank you, Banshee. Confused? Oh, Confused. Thank you, my friend. Yes, I will have my movie out in 4K at some point. J-Ram, I mean, I get what you're saying. Bone Man. Did you? Bone Man, why aren't you on my Discord playing with us, dude? Oh. Dimitri says, I heard of Hytale, haven't played it yet. Dimitri, you have to play it. Let me show you guys what it is quickly here. So this is what Hytale looks like. I'll show you the game quickly here. So Hytale is essentially a Mario... I keep saying Mario. Hytale is... It's essentially a Minecraft Part 2. But it's kind of like Skyrim meets Minecraft. It's an amazing game. Ah! God damn it! So you can block? Hang on. God damn. There. So you're able to block, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. Anyways, it's essentially Minecraft with amazing fighting mechanics, but it also is just as good as Minecraft. So you can really build things in here. I'll go over to the opening here. So if you want to play with us, we have a server going. We're playing with Vapist. Vapist has a server, but we're actually opening a server up. So let me just show you quickly here. I'm not going to play it on stream too much, but you have different workbenches. So there's different workbenches for your gear and all sorts of different things here. There's also the chests that you keep things in. There's everything's in here. You could sit at benches now. Lots of stuff. So there's digging, of course. So you could literally mine like Minecraft. There's torches. You name it. It's Minecraft 2.0, but we're playing it on the server. It's a lot of fun, too. We've been playing for the last, I think, week. So if you're not on my Discord, get back in there. Taco Dan, what did you say?
Quiet skank.
What does that mean? Listen, we're one away. We need one more gifted membership to hit 10.
You're fired.
Booch, you're fired. I can't believe you haven't let the... This is disgusting. Nightbreaker, go ahead. What does Melanie Max smell like? Butter. It does look like an upgrade, but I'd still pick... No, BRS, you don't understand. BRS, listen, Hytale started out as a mod for Minecraft. Then it went on to be its own thing. Look into it, my friend, because it's based on Minecraft. It's not some, like, knockoff bullshit. It has roots in the Minecraft engine. Oh, shit! Bone Man Jones has done it. He has done it. Thank you, my friend. We just hit 14. Now we're one away from 15. You goddamn legend. Thank you, dude. Also, Mr. Awesome, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, Bone. I love you. I'm going to come to your house and watch you sleep.
You're fired.
Sorry, wait.
You're hired.
Jay's pussy.
All right, so Nightbreaker, what is the confession? I once stole Jay's man pussy. Now I pump big loads into it once a day. Jay, are you still using your mini Mac? Yes, my mini Mac's on that desk there. I use it for color correction on my movie, Andrew. I also got another Mac. So you guys know that I had like 14 iPads here. So rather than having all the iPads, I sold, what did I sell? Like an M2 and an M1 iPad? Anyways, I got this. Yes, Volition, it does. So for the movie, just so you guys know, for the movie, I edit on this M1 Max Pro. And then for the score, I edit on the... What is this? An M5. So this is the movie essentially. Welcome to making movies. So this is basically for the score music. By the way, this laptop is fucking the best laptop I've ever owned. It's incredible. So if you're looking for a laptop, this M5 laptop is insane. Now, I do wish I got the bigger one, but it was like $1,000 more. And then this one's the bigger one. I use this for editing on the go. So I'm a bit of a Mac guy. Why not just one laptop? Because memory issues, to be honest with you. 6K right there. Well, I didn't pay for the big one, just so you guys know. I only paid for the small one, and I sold a bunch of shit to get it. So, oh yeah. By the way, I should point out the bigger M1 Mac there that you just saw there. That was bought by Review Tech USA. You guys can thank Review Tech USA for that one.
You're fired.
Congratulations.
Dino, you son of a bitch. Yeah. Listen to this. The last Christmas I worked with Review Tech USA, he bought me that for Christmas present so I could edit on the go. If you're editing behind 1080p, there's keyloggers on it for sure. Well, that is an M1. I think that's an M1 Pro or Max Pro laptop. It's got 16 gigs of RAM. I can edit 4K without a hitch. You could do up to like 3 streams of 4K footage. The M5 does like 15. It's fucking crazy. But I use that for producing the music for the film. So that's what I'm working on right now. The music for my movie. And I'm using this also. So I have, So maybe about 10 years ago I bought this. This is a Korg Prologue. It's basically designed to sound like the 80s. So I'm using this to make the music for the film. I love this synth. It sounds fucking amazing. So I bought this maybe about 7 to 10 years ago. And then when it comes to when I want to work away from home, I use one of these. So these are the MPK minis. They're pretty good. Yeah. Thank you, Bowman, and also Dino. Thank you for the gifted membership, my friend. We're now at 15. Thank you for that. Yeah. I've been a musician for a while. I've actually, I think I told you guys this before, but my music career is technically more successful than my YouTube career. How are your keyboard skills? I'm pretty good. I've been playing for like at least 20 years. So yeah, you guys don't know that about me. Do I cry over hip hop? Absolutely. True Blue says, have you seen the Cybertronic Spree concert? Yes, I actually know them personally. They're from Toronto. One of them is actually from Toronto. I forget his name now. I haven't talked to him for a while. Yeah, I don't... What's his name? Sean Hatton. Sean Hatton, I think, plays bass or drums in that band. Have you ever cried to your own beats? To be honest with you, I have definitely cried while making music. Not at my own music, but, you know... Sometimes when you're playing music, you get pretty emotional when you think about what you're trying to achieve with it. So, like maybe 10 years ago, I cried. Not to my beat, to music. I made some music. So, for instance, you know, I just got that laptop. And here. I will show you.
I'm really close to getting my new job.
Nice. Listen, Mike, my daddy, has become a member. Thank you, my friend. That puts us at 16. Thank you so much, dude. And also, Cosmic, good luck on your job, my friend. I hope you get it. So that right there is some of the music for the movie. I know it sounds like shit through a speaker like this, but... Here, listen. This is the best you're gonna get. Okay, can't even hear it. Anyways... Yeah, I'm working on the music for the movie now, so... There was something else I was going to show you, but now I don't know where it is. Whoops. I think I deleted it. Hang on. Fuck, did I delete it? Yeah, I deleted it. Anyways, I made some music and blah, blah, blah. Now I don't know where it is. All right, so Netflix quality music. It's pretty good, actually. So listen to this. I never told this story before. When they were making a there's this documentary, a video game documentary that hasn't come out yet, but about 5 years ago, they contacted me to do the music for it. I literally had I literally had Sony Pictures contact me. Guys, I was going to show you something, but I don't know where it is now. Fuck. That sucks. Hang on. I might have it here. Hang on. iCloud Drive? No. On my phone. Is it this? No, that's just... This is just random beats. Oh, yeah. No, but I wish I could show you guys. I don't know where it went. Oh, well. Momcha. Oh, wait. Recents. No. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, here. Listen to this. This is what I was working on. It sounds pretty good. I like it. What do you guys think of this? So I'm going to tell you guys this. I've been thinking about reaching out to some video game studios that are doing independent horror movies or horror games, and possibly trying to collaborate with them to create, you know, the music for a game. I think that I could probably do it. I mean, you guys just heard that. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, not to be an egomaniac, but thank you guys. Hang on, let me see if I can show a better version of it. Hang on, I might be able to pull up a better version so you guys can actually hear it. But I'd love to do music for a video game. Let's see if this works. Hang on. Allow. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I want to see if you guys think I should try to make music for a horror game. Let's see. If I can get in my files here, I'll be able to play it and download it. One sec. Here we go. Download file. Boom. So here. I don't know if this will open. Will it open? Yeah, listen. Can you guys hear this? So here it is, proper audio. Like, listen to this. What do you think about this? What do you guys think?
Sounds like music being a Doom game.
Thank you. So what do you guys think of that? Honestly, do you think I should try to go produce music for a horror movie game? I made that at 5:30 a.m. on December 18th, and it took me about an hour. That's all. I played all of that too. There's no samples there. That's keyboard. I used some of the drum pads, so I don't know. I honestly would love to make music for a horror movie game. I think you got some there. Thank you, Banshee. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you saying that. I'm puking in my own mouth right now, but Yeah, I don't sample. I hate using samples in my music. So what you're hearing there is essentially me figuring out, well, obviously I'm playing all the notes, but I'm trying to build, like, when I make music like that, I'm trying to build like a soundscape that if you like, listen, I'll just give you commentary. So what I'm trying to do is like essentially put you guys into an atmosphere with the music. So my music is more about building an atmosphere around you. You know what I mean? I love it. Anyways, you get the point. So yeah, I think that this year I should probably I should try to make music for a game. Portable ham sandwiches, you like the middle part too. Yeah, the middle part's weird. I don't know why I put that sound in there. I played something on the synth, and I pitch shifted it in real time using the shoot your shot. I should. I don't know. It sounds weird, but I like it. Yeah, it kind of fits. It fits into that like weird atmosphere. I think also I was playing a lot of survival horror when I made that song. So it is what it is. If you guys want to check out my actual music, I have a whole website right here, and it's free to listen to, of course. So here you go. There's the link to it. And you can go through all of these albums. These are all released now. And, yeah. I'm trying to... There's not much else to say about it, except there's my music, and you can go listen to it for free. I think you guys would probably like some of it. I don't know. Here's what it sounds like. So you're gonna listen to this and be like, wait, that's Jay? Yeah, I love this song.
Jay's pussy.
What do you guys think of this one? This is 80s inspired. I love the re-space. It's called a re-space in the background. You hear that? I'll be right back. 1 second. Here we go. This is a good part. So when I made this, I wanted to have an 80s vibe. I think I nailed that. Oh shit, the switch up! I like that switch up. Now, listen, I'm going to show you one last thing because I don't know if you guys know this, but I grew up on something called trip-hop music, and this is what trip-hop would sound like. I'll just forward it a little bit, but look. Oh, shit! Listen to this! You ready? Here we go. Booch, get ready, dance. Oh, Booch! Oh!
Bucci. Juchi. Juchi. Bucci. Juchi.
Anyways, now you guys get the sense of my musical tastes. That's what I like to do on the side. I honestly don't know why I haven't tried to make a score for a video game. Makes no sense. Like, I don't know. You know, and then also I like to produce... I like to make music that makes you feel something. You know, like sadness or happiness at the same time. But dude, we should do this together. I should go out and try to make music. I should go out and try to make music. So here's another 80s track.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
You know what movie that's from, right?
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
You know...
Stop it! You're acting like a child.
I love this one. I know. What do you guys think of this one? Oh, Black Sheep! Black Sheep is gifted! You lunatic! Anyways, that's a good one. Here's, okay, last one, I swear. I like showing people this because I like getting feedback. What do you think of this one? It's spooky! It's fucking spooky! Ooh, listen, listen. This one's all about the build-up. Listen to that, here comes. Close your eyes, think of me naked. Here you go, ready? Listen to this one. Ooh, listen to that. Oh. This shit's going somewhere.
Jay's pussy.
Now listen to the beat. Jay's pussy. Oh, that beat. Oh, I'm gonna cry to my own beats. Listen to the beat. See, this one's happy, in my opinion. Thank you, Black Sheep. Nice, thank you. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna cry to my own beat. Listen to that. Now, ready? Here comes the hit. Ready? Ready? I'm gonna cry. Ready? Ooh, listen to that. So yeah, okay. So maybe I should try to get my music in some games. I think I should. Oh, this is dirty. Listen to this dirty. How is everyone doing? We're just checking out my music for a second here. Anyways, you get the point. That's my music. If you want to check it out, there's a link in the bar here. You could check it out for free. Yeah, Nightbreaker, I really should go do that. You know, I have so much music here that could probably be used in a lot of movie stuff. Like there's lots of cool stuff here. Oh, wait. So I made one last thing I'm going to show you guys is that I played a lot of Resident Evil, so I decided to make a Resident Evil inspired track. I don't know where it is because I forget the name of it, but... Let me find it, because you guys got to hear it. Here it is. Here. This is inspired by Resident Evil. Here we go. And by the way, this is me on piano. Inspired by Resident Evil 2. Also inspired by 9 Inch Nails a little bit. It's a little heavy. What do you guys think of this one? Green Mind, how are you? You guys like this one? It's very 9 Inch Nailsy, I know. It's very 9 Inch Nailsy. Now, I also did the music for Happy Console Gamers movie, and this was one song that didn't get into the movie. Yeah, he made a movie. You can hear guitar here. I had to do it. Listen, get sued by Nintendo for stealing their music while playing it on a live stream. Let's go. Let's go. Anyways, that's enough of that shit. You guys get the idea. That's my music. So if you want to go check it out, Merry Christmas to you. There's a lot of weird tracks here. Some of them are very fucking weird. Some of them are, you know. So let me just tell you something. So there used to be a YouTuber who's still around known as Sly Fox Hound. He had a massive 1 million sub channel. He asked me to make a song. Yes, we are a gaming survivor. We heard you fucking 19 times ago. He asked me to make a song for him. And if you know, does anyone know who Sly Fox Hound is in the chat right now? I'm curious, but this is his theme song. And his theme song has 14 million plays on it on here. It's this song. Now keep in mind, by the way, I made this 16 years ago. By the way, he was a Minecraft streamer. What do you guys think of that? It's silly. So yeah, I owe the beginning of my musical career to Sly Fox Hound, who had that song you just heard has been in over 300 million views of content on YouTube. It's fucking crazy. Anyways, you love it. So yeah, that's if you guys are into music, man, just start making it, because like I didn't really have a background in this. I never understood music. I just knew I loved music, obviously. And I knew that there was something about music that I understood on a level that I knew I could make it, but I don't have any music theory behind me. I don't understand how to read music. I could read tablature, which is guitar, but I don't know anything about music, and I made this stuff. So I do I'll be honest with you, I do wish that I did learn some music theory. But Bowman says, I'm actually buying my first instrument in 2 hours. Dude, that's amazing. Really? So, I learned how to play all this. My Oppa taught me how to play piano. So, again, if you guys can envision it in your mind, then you can learn how to play this stuff. It's not as hard as you think. So, yeah, this is from... Dude, I did this 16 years ago. You know, probably even earlier than that. And somebody asked me what programs... JRAM, that's hilarious. What software did you use? So, the music you're listening to right now is actually done in a program called Reason, Reason's still around. I use Pro Logic now, but Reason was a big one back in the day. And it was good for, like, EDM music, so a lot of electronic music. But, like, you know, it's hard to achieve certain things nowadays, but, like, listen to the beat of this. This beat is really weird. The beat here is fucking weird. Listen to this. I still don't understand it. I didn't understand it until 10 years later, the timing that I was doing, but listen to this. Is there a learning curve? Yeah. Listen to how weird that is. It just works. I don't know why it works. But they like you just gotta try, Rand. And like the other thing I'll say to you guys is this. When you're making music like this, there's no such thing as bad music. Yes, there is, and there's bad ideas. But I mean, realistically, when you're trying to make something like this, you're just trying to do it from your mind. You know, here's another thing I'll tell you guys. All of the music I played today, I never wrote before I played it. So all of this stuff you're hearing is me sitting at the keyboard and essentially playing it and layering it in real time. None of the music here, except for one song that I could show you after, was ever written. All of my music is made on the spot. So I'll find like a beat or a song, or I'll have something in my head and I'll add on top of it. So that's what you're hearing here. So it's the same thing for everything else in life. You have to start somewhere, right? So yeah, it's all about scales and all of that stuff. So when you hear something like this, that right there, I remember coming up with that beat. And then I'm like, okay, it needs a fast, bass line. So I just went on the keyboard and went, dun, 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 and that's it, you know? And then you start to build on it. Watch, you'll hear my music builds. Now that's a sample. I don't scratch. I got scratch samples. Now, that music from back then is not great, but if you guys know Saya, does anyone know the song Breathe Me? I did my own cover. This is the only time I ever had to write music before I recorded it. So I'll play it quickly here. You'll get it right away, but this song, what you're about to hear, took me 2 months to record properly. And yes, this is me playing all of it. I love this one. All right, Mike. Have a good day, Mike. Thank you for the support, dude. So this is the part that took 2 months. This drum part here took me forever to figure out. Okay, wait for it. It's worth it. So that right there, what you just heard, is the most complicated song I ever had to make. And I don't know why, but I've also tried to make music that would be in a movie back then, sort of like a film score. So something like this. This one actually, if you guys want to make fun of me, this makes me emotional that I made this. I think it's pretty good. Anyways, that one, you know, we make fun of it on the show here about crying to beats. That one gets me emotional. I don't know why, but it must have been when I recorded it or something weird. I don't know. So anyways, that's my music. Go check it out. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
So, you know, I've always been sitting around. I know that some people are like, you're wasting your talent not doing that, blah, blah, blah. Trust me, right now I'm making the score to my movie, and I'm using every talent I have in me to be able to do the score. Listen, tacos make Neo. By the way, shout out to Black Sheep, gifted a membership. We're now at 17. Thank you for listening to my music there for fucking 10 minutes there. Appreciate you. Who's messaging me? What the Grim has gifted a goddamn membership, you son of a bitch. Thank you, Grim. How are you, man? Grim is here. Thank you, Grim. I appreciate it. Cheese is here. Nice to see you. Making tacos makes you emotional. Dude, okay, I'll ask you guys this. Has any food ever made you emotional out there? I had a creme brulee once that made me cry. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It was such a good dessert. I had a tear in my eye. It's fucking crazy. All right, who do we still have here? Listen, we're going to go onto the Discord later. All right, Godfather's here. Oh, man. So, yeah, later on tonight on Discord, they're going to be playing that game, 100%. But there are some dishes that do generally make me smile, says Nightbreaker. Nightbreaker cried over a bowl of noodles. Last night, I offered Black Sheep $500 to do a cheese pull omelet inside of his new PC. He wouldn't do it. Then, this is how crazy the Discord gets. We also said on Discord, $1,500 if he shits into his new computer. Now, he didn't do it because he's a big baby. But he didn't do it, by the way, guys. He wouldn't do it. For $1,500, he wouldn't take a shit into his brand new PC. Disgusting behavior.
You're hired.
He could have shit right into it for $1,500 on. That's what you're missing on the Discord. Black Sheep almost shit in his new PC for $1,500. I'm not kidding. He almost did it. So then I was like $500 to make an omelet, put it inside the PC and do a cheese pull out of the PC and eat. He wouldn't even do that. Like, what kind of person are we dealing with here? You know what I'm saying, guys? It's kind of disgusting behavior, to be honest. Like, this guy's saying he's going to do things, but he wouldn't do it. So anyways, listen, I appreciate everyone that tuned in today. Go check out my music. Thank you for listening to that bullshit. I know, he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do a cheese pull. J-Ram, thank you. What are the plans for the rest of the day? I'm going to jump on the Discord later tonight, probably around 10. So if you guys want to get in there and play, we're going to be playing Hightail later tonight. Listen, generic white male just showed up right now. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Unbelievable. So we're, the plan in February is to stream at least 2 hours a day, except the 18th. That day I'm going to go see 9 Inch Nails, and maybe the 19th I might have to take those off, depending on how many, if I'm deaf or not. Oh, by the way, shout out to Raw Dakota who gifted me this heart. I love you, buddy. So thank you, Dimitri. Thank you, Black Sheep. Thank you, Booch. Thank you, Green Mind. What a quitter. I've been here for 3 hours almost. Listen, and also it's an early stream. Nightbreaker, thank you, my friend. I don't drink, by the way. Alice, thank you. Alice, why aren't you in the Discord as much? You're fired.
You're fired.
Banshee, thank you. I'm going to go eat some ramen, I think. I think some ramen for dinner. Uh-oh, Spookster, you're late. What the hell? Now you show up?
Listen, I'm late. Hello and goodbye, it seems lol.
Wait a minute. Now I try to go eat dinner.
Buckshot computer could be a movie. Think of it, JKB.
I told him if he shits in his new PC, it would go viral. Spookster, thank you. Yes, portable ham sandwich. By the way, guys, I can't wait for the game called Crimson Desert. I'm going to be playing that on stream day 1. Comes out March. Holy shit. Have you seen it, guys? It's one of those games that's a little too good to be true. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look up Crimson Desert. It is absolutely insane. Go check it out. It's coming out in March, Crimson Desert, and everyone's talking about it. It looks too good to be true, man. It looks so fucking good. So I'm excited, dude. He said it's not even... He's not convinced? Oh, well, we'll see. I don't know, man. So thank you to everyone that tuned in today. I appreciate everybody. I'll be back tomorrow for the 2-hour stream. And listen, join my Discord. What are you doing out there?
Juchi.
I love all of you. Have a good night. I'll see you on the Discord. So if you want to come hang out on Discord, there's no fee to do that. It's free. I'll see you on the Discord. I love you all. Let's get some classic beats.
Jay's pussy. Jay's pussy.
Phony account, love you. J-Ram, thank you. Appreciate the support today, guys. It looks like Black Sheep's the last person to donate today. Love you, buddy. Take a shit in your computer for me. Come on, do it. Shit in your computer for $500. Let's go. Do it. Oh! What?
Buy Hightail for me. I can't afford $20 games.
I get that joke, Biff. Thank you. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. I honestly love all of you. Yeah, he can't afford it, but he can donate. I love that guy. Thank you, guys. By the way, my mic has been shit for an hour. Sorry. Okay, we're going, guys, we're going classic. You ready? Love you guys. Thank you for the 18 gifted. Thank you for the support today. I love all of you. We're not playing Hightail Live until you do a cheese pull out of your $6,000 PC. Love you. Bye.
Jay's pussy.